Hello, everybody. Captain Kildare, Mariposa PD. Back for another popular demand. We got to do those names again. Names that men and boys given birth cause them to evolve into particular professions or demeanors, or even sexualities. Try not to repeat. And onward, here we'll do a few more sets of the ones that we haven't done yet. What's the first name on the list? What? Speak up a little bit. I can't hear you. Adam? I guess Adam is the first name on the list. So Adam, people that are named Adam, their parents name them Adam. These people, they're usually mild people. They're usually nice people. They're usually very deep thinkers. They're usually very intelligent, book smart people. They'll usually come out of the womb being pretty smart, but they're soft. You're not going to get a lot of pro football linebackers named Adam, or truck drivers or locomotive drivers named Adam. You're going to get your mathematicians. You're going to get some nuclear physicists, things like that. They're soft and mild-mannered. They're nice people. They're not ruffians. They're not fighters. They're more lovers than they are fighters. But just because they're soft doesn't mean you want to mess with them. You don't ever want to mess with an Adam because they got memories like elephants. Mess with an Adam, he's likely to come back 25 years later and hit you when you're not expecting it. You'll wake up with a bad headache or you'll wake up dead, one of the two. He's smart enough to get away with it, too. Very smart guy. Don't fuck with an Adam. Of course, you got your Adam and Eve. The God gave the guy the name Adam. So, the guy's got to be a pacifist, a lover, a peacemaker. And he's very smart, but apparently the Adam that we had down there in the beginning wasn't very smart because then he ate the wrong piece of fruit, and now we're all paying for it, apparently, because of that. Believed in a woman, and he believed her when she gave him that fruit, that apple or whatever that was, a plum or a peach. What was it? An apple? Green apple or red? I'm going to assume it was a red apple because those are the most popular, but it probably was a green one. Every time I got 50-50 chance of anything, I always lose. Flip a coin, I call heads, it's always going to be tails. And then you've got your Adam Ant. The name Adam Ant kind of rolls and flows. This is the name of some kind of a musician, I think, or a singer of some kind. I think he wrote some weird punk rock or something. You got your Adams, your Adam and Eves, your Adam and Ants, and all that stuff. The next name I believe on the list is named Wyatt. Now, Wyatt is just right up in there in the country names, right up there with Lucas, Maverick, Jake, Levi. They come out of the womb wearing leather chaps, knowing how to ride a horse. Nobody fucks with them because they're cowboys. Coming from cowboy families, they're always going to be horseback riders, cow ropers, rodeo dudes, Wyatts and Mavericks and names like that. Levi's, Elias, Lucas, Jakes. These are the guys that you're going to be sitting around the campfire eating beans and farting all night long. Cowgirls and having fun, having a good old time, but living a rough life. They're roping cows and herding cows and breaking horses. Tough guy. Some of them play sports. They can get out of that'll let them leave the rodeo for a while, leave the ranch. They'll play football or soccer or baseball or something like that. Usually end up being pretty good athletes. Get a few of those that leave the ranch and leave the country for the sports thing. And anytime I get a country name, throw that into that bunch there because they're all pretty much the same. They grow up the same way and they all do the same thing. They're all nice people, but they're rough. You don't want to mess with them in a bar. Because if you fuck with one of them in a bar, then you got 10 of them jumping on your back. You can't do that. You got to leave them alone. Or be one of them. And get one of those names. Might have to change your name. I don't know. Your name is Julian, then you can't join the group. But with the name Julian, which happens to be our next name, it's a effeminate name. Probably going to be a musician or a poet. He's not going to be a diesel truck driver. Not going to be running a jackhammer on the side of the road. Maybe when he's in college, just getting through college. But you don't get many Julians driving trucks, fixing trucks. A lot of Julians who are poets and singers and violins and piano players, songwriters or actors. They're not cowboys, and they don't rope cows. They don't wrestle steers, or could get a bullfighter. No, that's not really a fighter. Bullfighters are two completely different things. You can get a Julian who's a bullfighter, but bullfighters are more like dancers. It's all choreographed and the walla da thing with the spears. Try to make bloody kill look graceful, like they're dancing or something. But it's all killing to me, if you ask me. I don't like it. I don't watch that shit. That's Julian.